The Shalimar Police Department was selected for the FBI audit this year. They picked 12 agencies in the state, and we were one of the 12. We had 60 days from the time of getting that information that we were selected to be in compliance. So we were in crunch time.
The Chief of Police of Shalimar, Chief Cash, reached out and said, hey, we really would need some expertise from BitWizards. We have a short amount of time to get our network secure and ready for this FBI audit. We were happy to help. We asked him how much time we had. It was a very short amount of time, but we were confident that we could knock it out of the park for him.
Shalimar Police Department chose BitWizards because they were well known. The business spoke for themselves. They had a good reputation. And we did background information to make sure they met and were certified to provide assistance to us. And they were. They met all requirements from the federal to state level to do so.
CJIS, or Criminal Justice Information Services, is a certifying agency that puts together compliance families and checkpoints that need to be adhered to by law enforcement agencies. So an engineer on our side actually needs to be CJIS certified in order to even touch the network, to walk into the police department to help them with their computer.
At BitWizards, we have experience working with multiple municipalities. Because of this, we are aware of the various compliance aspects that these municipalities need to meet. First, we had to secure the edge of the network. And we did this by installing a Fortinet 61F firewall. This firewall has advanced logging and retention policies in place. The second thing is we needed to secure their internal network. We did this by installing managed switches and access points, which allowed us to separate the police department's assets from all other assets on the network. And third, we needed to consolidate and secure their email and Office 365 environments.
I was a point of contact for BitWizards. Any questions they had, they came to me. During the process, the communication with BitWizards was phenomenal, honestly. Even if I was sending an email, I would get a reply back immediately. They would usually answer questions for me before I even asked them.
Our engineers hit the ground running. It was full force. We got in there, we cleaned house, we cleaned everything up, we standardized everything in probably one of the most grueling schedules that we've ever had as far as an onboarding goes.
We had basically 2 weeks from the time that we were able to get them under contract. We worked every day. We worked tirelessly. 20 years never got an audit to that level. We were educated on new laws that were in place. They were able to say, well, y'all need this. You didn't have this. This is required now. BitWizards knew that. We didn't know that, but they were able to achieve that. The day of the inspection, we passed the FBI audit. We were all in requirements. They looked at certain things and was impressed with how we had everything set up. I was told that the other agencies that got audited in the area, they were there for 5 or 6 hours, but we were lucky to be only here for 2 because BitWizards had already set everything up that we needed to be able to pass that FBI audit.
So we just don't go in there and fix everything and leave them to their own devices. We actually are providing network security for them. We're monitoring on a 24/7 basis. We're providing them a help desk if they find that they need to call us. Not only are we able to keep them compliant, but we're also able to provide them that level of comfort that they need in order to be successful in their jobs every single day and let their IT actually work for them instead of causing them frustrations.
What BitWizards provided that I appreciate the most is their knowledge. You know, they're educated across the board. Any issue that arises with IT services, and they explain it well enough to where you can understand it. And they're patient. No matter what question you have, no matter how many questions you have, they can answer.
The professionalism was awesome. The educational level was awesome. The interaction was awesome. I would not recommend anybody else to meet their IT needs or whatever they need to do in the IT world. BitWizards can do it all.